All right, here we go.
All right.
Zath dropping into our very next game as we are just pounding them out here today. Going to Northern Waters
That's right.
to have a look at Fail versus Salvo.
Fail versus Salvo. What?
What? Oh,
Oh my God.
this is going to be entertaining as hell.
Yes, it is.
Look at these lineups.
What do you want?
Tell me what,
do you
Zath.
want?
You pick. You pick which one you want to talk about.
I'll take Salvo.
Okay, so let's have a look at the 007 lineup here. Excuse me, the Fail lineup. Starting off, Ohio and Montana. Lots of Murica for the battleships. Minotaur, Stalin, Des Moines, Moskva. Nice variety of cruisers there. Gives them lots of options. And then Gearing Marceau and Daring here for their destroyer lineup on Northern Waters. Now, Zath, let's talk about the Salvo lineup.
Let's talk about the Salvo lineup indeed. So we've got Kremlin, Montana for the battleships. Moskva nope, he's moving now. Okay. We've got triple Moskva, Des Moines, and then and the Venezia as well. Sorry, I didn't see play buoy there. And then we have Shimakaze and Daring for their destroyers. Now that Shimakaze Merc 85 looks to be rocking 20-kilometer torpedoes. You're very quiet, sir. Something wrong?
No, I'm typing something in chat. I wanted to make sure that we only had like a 90-second turnaround between those two games or something like this, right?
Yes.
So I'm just letting my mod know, just don't put a giveaway in that break. You'll never get it done. No one will get time to enter. Just don't.
I'm just gonna troll my mods by letting them go.
Yeah. Anyways, all right,
guys.
Let's. It's just like I hate this guy. God dang it, I hate this dude. All right, so let's have a look at early deployment. So Marceau's going to be able to get to A and pick up that cap. That's going to be Judge.
Yes.
He's going to have A very quickly. There's no one to contest him. They actually, well, all right, let's see this. Both Moskvas and the Des Moines are going to the A flank, Zach. This is a very interesting deployment we're seeing from Salvo. A whole lot of firepower, all of the radar, all of it going to the A side, going to the A side of the map. Daring versus Daring at B and Gearing versus Shima at C with no radar for Salvo on that flank, whereas Fail will have the Stalingrad, and presumably that's Italian's Minotaur available over there to pick out the Shimakaze.
Right. Now, putting all that radar for Salvo towards A indicates that's it, right? They must win A.
Yeah, they've got all their eggs are in this basket. They have to win A. And the other thing is that we got to talk about this. They have to do it in a reasonable amount of time that they can then win A, push through it, and move those ships somewhere else on the board, because it's going to be almost impossible for them to retain any control of B or C while this is happening.
And I mean, it makes sense if you look at Salvo's lineup as well. The Venezia, we know, is a good kiting, fading away cruiser, and Shimakaze, a 20-kilometer torp. So you just go and just cast your line and see what you can catch. So I mean, no surprise there. Daring on Daring slap fight at B. Does he have his hydro on? No.
Oh, big
Narco
hits on Narco.
Combined fire.
Yeah, Narco getting really hammered there. Mad Dog coming off the better in that exchange.
Now, interesting, Minato is within radar range of Narcomeda's Daring. So why hasn't he hit the radar button yet? You would think that he would hit that Magic I Win button and try to get that Daring down farther.
I think, here's my opinion. I think he's holding it for when he tries to come back and contest the cap. Right now, they own the cap. He's obviously not on the cap. Why spend the radar?
Okay.
That's my opinion. That's the thought process that I would have in his shoes, which is save the radar for when the cap is contested, and you want to push them off the cap and get the points out of it.
Now, with that happening, of course, Quantum AE's Des Moines is now going to be the focus target for both Minato and Cute and Funny's Montana. As a matter of fact, I think I just saw, there they go.
Yep, there's Cute and Funny getting his shots down range.
Shells. Let's follow these shells as they come in. And let's see.
Looks like they might be just a little astern. Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't really get much out of it.
Expecting Quantum to back up a little bit more than he did.
Now, I'm a little surprised. You know, we talked about it earlier. Judge went to A. I figured he would dive the cap and pick that up quickly, but he chose not to. He's kind of posted up way over here on the 1 line as the triple Moskvas, which are all spotted, by the way. So they know exactly where they are and what to expect, are all way down in the corner of the map on H1.
Yeah, and now that takes a lot of time to get into that position, but it does allow them to get into a position where they can bow into anything that's their threat. But I don't know. That's taking time. We'll have to see if they can pull off this push. They have 0 caps right now, so they are
Indeed.
not getting any points.
We're 5 minutes into this game, and once again, just like we saw in the previous Seeing Fail, it's all coming up for them at the moment. They have solid control of B and C. Nobody owns A. Minato's Stalingrad on the top end of the cap, definitely a focus target here. Go ahead.
Mark barely dodged the torpedo coming in. Looked like that was Ryan Joe's gearing torpedoes. But Merc now, I mean, Italian probably, now he knows.
There's the radar.
Italian knew. He had to have known he was within radar range. Now, Merc is bow in.
That's all he can do.
Gun available.
It's all he can do. It's the way he can take the least amount of damage from the Minotaur. Trying to bounce as many of them as he can.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it's smart play. It's just unfortunate that you let yourself get, he let himself get that close to a Minotaur. You know it's got to have radar going.
Yep.
Battleship shells coming in. Not much.
Merc's still lit by radar, still trying to extract his ship. I'm a little surprised to see him not kind of joggling his throttle a bit. I probably would have been trying to play some throttle games. He's been in full reverse the entire time.
I was just about to mention that. He should have been hitting W forward and cutting to the right to get out underneath the island from Italian.
He finally took some of that as Fail does pick up the first kill of the game, taking down one of the Moskvas. How did they take him down in that position, Zath?
I'm guessing
he turned. Look at Oxy, yes.
Yep.
He tried to turn, and the American piercing of Oxymoron said, no, I don't believe that's going to be a thing for you, sir. So they pushed Oxy up here to hold back this push, and it seems to be working for the moment. Both the other Moskvas have slowed down.
You've got the Stalingrad with the cross shot, and maybe even the Montana that might have encouraged a turn. And yeah, you're right. Oxy might have come around the corner, caught him. But you can see the AP coming in now from the Stalingrad. That's forcing Silver Fat Ships to move. But
well, and Oxy's doing a great job staying behind the island where the Kremlin won't have shots. It looks like he's going to push up now. I think he's going.
Citadels, that's the kill.
The plan was to kill Fat Ships with the gun and ram Stalker's Moskva with the Des Moines. He's going to do it. Wow.
He's still going to do it.
Wow. Oxymoron solos a triple Moskva group here on the one line all by himself, Zaf. I mean, okay, I say solos. He had teammates helping, but like he gets the kills. He does the lion's share. What a play.
Ah, goodness. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just, wow.
Salvos feels like almost their entire team comp was kind of built around that play working, and a single ship for 00, Fail, manages to deny it. Now what do you do, Zaf? You're over 500 points down. You're not even 8 minutes into the game. What do you do?
Right. And then, so you can see the Ohio now, Vita's coming back is just, at this point, W. You know, like, get on the side of the Kremlin and just hurt him. I mean, not that tough. I mean, technically, he doesn't even have to do that. He can just sit there and let his secondaries farm him down, I suppose.
If you're Fail, you're absolutely in control of this game, like, without question. If you're Salvo, I guess that's my thought. Like, how do you get back in? I'm not sure you can. You coughed up 180-something thousand hit points worth of heavy cruiser over on the one line and got nothing to show for it, essentially. And now what do you do?
0. Oh, I just noticed Vieta's actually backing up with this Ohio. He just got citadeled hard because of that.
He did. He got hammered, and Waka's not going to be able to make that turn. He's going to beach himself, I think.
Yep. Judge is still just going in there with his guns. I mean, it's just a matter of time for this Kremlin.
Anton, look at Anton's position. He's wearing the Ohio as armor. Look at that.
Yep.
That is funny. As the Ohio retreats, when Walker reloads, he's going to put him into the Moskva. He does. But he gets almost nothing out of it. Wow.
Yep. Meanwhile, that Des Moines finally goes down.
Indeed. Quantum played a great game here, hanging out, sticking it out as long as he could, but finally does go down to the Montana shells. as
it's hard to do
Walker's
that.
gonna be off the board here in just a few seconds. And there he goes.
There he goes.
Just
It's
like
very hard to play at Des Moines, where that Des Moines was, with two ships, at least two
it
ships
is.
firing at him.
No, it really is. You need, in my opinion, if you're gonna like, that's a position to put a Stalin or something a little more resilient with a little more a bigger HP pool in, and the longer range radar, because you don't want to be up too close if you don't have to be.
Yep. So the question is, who's going to be the last ship to die? Is it going to be Merc 85 on 244 hit points? Is it going to be Play Buoy at just over 10,000? Oh, it might be Narco, actually, in the Daring.
Narco's getting hammered. He goes out right there. That puts them within seconds of victory. Ryan's not going to be able to see Merc. Merc is just out of range, but it doesn't matter. It's not a clean sweep for Fail, but man, the one ship that they lost, Zath, the one ship they lost, Oxymorons Des Moines, just hero play of the game. Absolutely. Absolutely crushing it on the one line, denying an entire 3-ship push almost by himself. Just what a play.
Win is a win.
Is a win. That's right. What a play, though.
What a play indeed. Okay, where are we on the schedule then next? So we've got 9 minutes until QCN versus Bomb L is our next battle.
All right. Well, let's take a couple of minutes and kind of breathe. We've kind of slammed out 3 games in the space of 2 there. So let's
I'm okay with this.
I'm okay with this, but I don't mind having a 5 or 6 minute break before our next game, right? It's just kind of okay, we can kind of calm for a bit. We did a lot of scrambling and juggling right there for a bit. We can kind of get back on schedule.